Welcome to Finpod, your essential daily financial digest. I am Evan, and I am here to get you ready for the trading day ahead. Whether you are catching us before the opening bell or wrapping up after the close, we have got you covered with the insights that matter. Pod is brought to you by Fintwit.ai, your go-to platform for real-time trading signals from X and AI-powered stock analysis. Let's dive in. Goldman Sachs is front and center. The bank reported first quarter earnings today, and while they actually beat analyst expectations on earnings per share, the stock is under pressure in pre-market trading, down over 4%. Investors seem to be reacting to mixed metrics underneath the hood, specifically lower than expected net interest income and higher credit loss provisions. EchoStar is seeing some volatility. The stock is trading slightly lower pre-market. The company has been on a massive run recently, largely driven by enthusiasm surrounding its spectrum sale agreement with SpaceX, which has made it a sort of liquid proxy for SpaceX's own growth. ICHR Holdings is holding steady in pre-market. Analysts at Stifel recently raised their price target on the stock, citing the company's strong exposure to the wafer fabrication equipment market, which continues to benefit from the broader semiconductor boom. Lastly, Caterpillar is seeing some weakness pre-market. While the company recently announced a dividend and named a new CFO, the stock is pulling back as investors weigh its high valuation against the cyclical risks in the mining and energy sectors. U.S. stock futures are pointing toward a lower open. The primary catalyst driving this sentiment is geopolitical tension. Following weekend negotiations that yielded little progress, President Trump has warned of a potential blockade of Iranian ports, which has sent oil prices surging back above $100 a barrel. This move has reignited fears of supply chain disruptions and inflationary pressure, weighing on sentiment across the board. We're seeing major indices like the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ all under pressure as traders reassess the impact of this escalation on global growth and central bank policy paths. In the AI economy, the narrative remains focused on infrastructure and the divide between leaders and laggards. A new study from PwC highlights that a small group of companies is capturing the vast majority of AI's economic value because they are using the technology to fundamentally reinvent their business models, rather than just using it for incremental productivity gains. Meanwhile, in the infrastructure space, the push for secure and agentic AI continues. Companies like Commvault are rolling out new tools to help enterprises build and govern AI agents while ensuring data integrity. The focus for investors remains on the chip makers, data center operators, and cloud providers that form the backbone of this transition. Looking at other stocks in focus today, we are keeping an eye on the broader industrial sector as earnings season ramps up. Beyond the big banks, investors are watching for any signs of slowing demand in construction and manufacturing, which often serves as a bellwether for the broader economy. We are also watching for any updates on capital expenditure plans from the major cloud providers, as this is the primary driver for the AI hardware cycle. On the earnings front, we have a few notable reports today. Fastenal reported first quarter results this morning, meeting analyst expectations on both the top and bottom lines. The company is a key player in the industrial supply chain, so its commentary on demand trends is always worth a listen. Applied Digital is also in focus. They recently reported a significant revenue surge, although they are still navigating some bottom-line pressure as they build out their high-performance computing infrastructure. We will also be watching for after-hours reports from Pinnacle Financial Partners and FB Financial, which will give us more color on the regional banking landscape. To wrap things up, today is all about navigating the geopolitical noise and the start of earnings season. We have seen a spike in oil prices creating headwinds for the market, while individual companies like Goldman Sachs and Fastenal are providing us with the first real data points for the quarter. Thanks for listening to Finpod. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe. For detailed analysis and AI-powered stock insights, visit Fintwit.ai. Until next time.